Right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lots of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on every activity is happening in Biafraland territory. This is Let's Talk TV, your one and only Ogbonge Conformento channel, where they deliver all the news as it happen. Make we go straight up to what is trending in Biafraland today. Today is the 27th day of December, and one thing I can assure you is that Biafraland is peaceful. Forget about the whole propaganda, forget about all the talks, forget about every accusation they've been giving, in making sure that they find a way, to bring down, Biafraland. Let me tell you, the same people that have been coming out to castigate and bring up propaganda about Biafraland, they will tell you that there is insecurity in Biafraland, there is this, there is that. Go and look at what is happening in all the whole airports in zoo. People are trooping in. Biafrans are trooping in. They want to come back home. These people, we all know Biafran to be jolly good fellow. People who always come back to their ancestral land. No matter the distance, no matter the location, no matter wherever they are, one thing that you are assured, one thing you know that will happen is that every Biafran has a way of coming back to his land during festive periods like these, and when they come, they try as much as possible to help the needy. We saw what B.L.A did. He came back, bought things for his family, the one Tony Elumelu did, and the rest of them. That is how so many business moguls, both in Anambra, in Abia State, in Enugu, in Ebonyi, in Delta, that is how they are coming back, to help their people and them to stay with their family and have fun. This is what the love that we continue to see in Biafraland. So that is that. Now I'll be dropping series of videos today, trending videos on matter where they happen, because this one go off you. The current video that is trending, now on social media, for those of you who have not been able, to watch what is happening in Biafraland. That is why we will always gather these videos for you and these news for you, so that you will always know as it is hot. Asari Dokubo is crying again. Tell me one person who speaks or who talks, in a stupendous way. Is the word stupendous? Well, Asari Dokubo has proven to be a mumu man. That is what you normally call people. He's a mumu man. He keeps on speaking trash, and you feel he's making sense. But the reality is that, I don't rate a man that does not even know his root. Today, Asari Dokubo is telling you I'm an Igbo. Tomorrow is telling you I'm an Ijaw man. Next tomorrow is telling you he's not an Igbo man. He has no Igbo lineage. He has no business. Next tomorrow is telling you he's a Muslim. The other day is telling you I'm a Christian and all that. That is a man who does not even know his lineage. He has come out in his usual way, in his nonsensical way of trying to, play down on the Biafran struggle. A struggle that he also rebelled. Because, in fact, why Asari Dokubo is mentioned today is because of the fact that he was actually, at some point using his militants, to fight for the freedom. Then, was he even fighting for the freedom? Or he was only defending his land, his oil land, as of then? That was when we felt at least he had relevance. But with time, we started seeing, a man that will always remain in full at 40. Without wasting any more of your time, let me drop you this video of Asari Dokubo in his nonsensical way, of speaking down on Mazenam Dekano, Simon Ekpa, Njoko, and the Biafran struggle generally. Then after that, we'll be going into the video of will I use the word, one of the most hated governors currently in Biafran land, in the person of Charles Soludo. Leave all these things that Charles Soludo continued to say that he's being loved. Biafrans do not like Charles Soludo. Why? Because Charles Soludo has proven himself over and over again to be a rebellious man. Why will I say this? I want you to watch these videos and meet me at the comment section. Let us discuss all these issues together. But meanwhile, do not forget them to subscribe and make sure you share this video to everybody. Let everybody know what is happening in Biafran territory. We'll continue another episode of what is trending in Biafran land today, as we continue to give you more information as it is hot. Enjoy this one.
I didn't have any face up with the military. They are the people who are looking for face up. Didn't have any face up with the military. I said what I said. Helicopters were flying over my house. And even today, as we are talking now, in Imo, the military people, the army, the navy, are standing side by side with my men, fighting at Okigwe and Idiato, now in Imo. So some of them coming to make these things. I laugh. You know, why they do this is working for the federal government, so there are certain things they cannot say. What they cannot say to other people. They are saying that insurgency will not end. Ekpa, Simeon Ekpa. Who is Simeon Ekpa? We have destroyed virtually all ESN IPOB camps. As I'm talking to them now, as we are talking, we are standing side by side with them at Idiato and Okigwe today. That's an operation. When you are fighting for self-determination, it can take any means, because the person oppressing you will not allow you to just go. The person oppressing you will do everything to keep you. So it's not a new something. It's not new.
So how would you explain the continued imprisonment of Nnamdi Kanu?
Nnamdi Kanu,
the court freeing him several times.
I don't think any court has freed Nnamdi Kanu. No court. Let them show us evidence of Nnamdi Kanu being freed. There is a process now. There is court of first instance. There is court of second instance. There is a court of final instance, which is the Supreme Court. When you do, the due process of the law is very clear. When you win at court of first instance, the other person can appeal and ask for stay. Every nation that is not prepared for today and tomorrow go through this. Over time, it didn't start today. I'm not justifying. Yes, ordinarily, it's my friend. I stood with him. I must be able to say kind words about the government and about what is going on. But I think that it started a long while. But are we helping situation? A government that have characters like Wike in it, how will the government find its way? How will it find its way out of this confusion? What we need in this government are thinkers, are magicians, are miracle workers. This is not time to have politicians in this government, because politicians are there to play politics. The government that I supported, I wanted, was a government of thinkers, magicians, and miracle workers, people who can bring change effect change and change the narrative for the people. And it is possible. It has happened in other countries, and it can happen here. That's why every time I tell people there should be a proper need assessment. Are they ready to carry out need assessment for the people, for what the people need? What are the needs of the people? They're not ready. So when you want to go forward, when you want to look at why will we allow the naira to go for a free fall? Why on earth? What is the realistic exchange rate of the naira? Why will this government be an appendage of the United States? A stooge, a puppet government that allow our currency to fluctuate. It's very easy. In other countries, when I was in Libya, as you enter any port of entry in Libya, you declare all your foreign currency and you deposit them at the airport or the port of entry, and they give you the currency of Libya. Dinar. When you are going, you declare all the currencies that you have with you, and it is a choice either to declare and they give you back a new one. You are back, you are dollar, you are pounds, you are yen, you are this thing. Why is it difficult for the Nigerian government to do so? Why will dollar become a legal tender in Nigeria? Is it not criminal for dollar to become a legal tender? Every big man you see spends dollar. Like when we were small, they were making fun. When Idi Amin said, you call Uganda money cheat money. But we now realize that is the truth. How can you stay in a country and call Nigerian money cheat money? But the government does not have the will to stand to defend their country, or sovereignty, or economic sovereignty. Because there are certain attachments to foreign interests that we don't understand. So the generality of the people suffers, while the wicked and others and those in government spend dollars, the generality of the people are not sovereign. Let me give you an example. I bought something, 6,500 naira. That thing I bought 6,500 naira is now 70,000 naira. When we are in Cotonou, one safer, 1 naira is 3.3 safer. Now the reverse is the case. Now the reverse is the case. I have houses in Cotonou that I bought for 1 billion safer, which was 300 million naira. 333 million naira. As we are talking, it's over 3 billion safer. 3 billion safer is 9 billion naira now. Can I sell that house 9 billion? I cannot. Can I sell it 3 billion naira? 3.3 billion naira? I cannot. What foreign interest is this government protecting that it cannot protect our sovereignty.
Now, the whole thing boils down to productivity.
It's not about productivity. What is being produced in Benin Republic? What is being produced in Niger? What is being produced in Togo? Let people not tell us. Is Nigeria not producing crude oil? Is it not being sold at the international market?
News. Nigeria government confirms Soludo statement of end of oil money from Niger Delta. Here the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 10th of September 2024, and I have some video clips for you. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it don't happen. And I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom government official has confirmed what Soludo said, that there is no more oil money from Niger Delta. I don't want to talk too much. I just want you to pay attention to the videos which I'm about to play for you. Recall that yesterday, during our live broadcast, I played you a certain video where Soludo was lamenting in a press conference, crying and lamenting that the oil money, the money which they usually run to Abuja to collect on a monthly basis, is no longer coming. Oh, choke go. He don't choke. He don't choke them. If you watch that very live program yesterday, up working on it, was very, very fantastic program. And we will be doing another program, very solid program this evening again. If you watch that program, you will understand what I'm talking about. Now, I don't want to talk too much. I just want you to pay attention and watch this very video while we analyze it together. I will allow the video to play, and then I will still repeat the Soludo's video to refresh your memory so that you will understand what is going on. Pay attention. This is the one they call the Brekete family, the so-called ordinary president, the one that has been insulting our Prime Minister, Mazi Samanepa, and calling Finnish embassy to tell them how they will, bring the Prime Minister back to the Zoological Republic. The man, his mumu, in mumu, never do. Watch here, and then I will come back later.
Abdulaziz Umar talks, the ordinary president. I hear say our past leader don't sell our crude oil up front. Nigeria no get crude oil to sell to Dangote again. Me too, I hear that thing. Say all this money where they borrow during Buhari time, they use our crude oil where we never produce, give them as a security to collect the money up front. That's what I hear. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, President.
Yes, sir.
Now, he is calling the so-called elder statesman, critical stakeholders. Once you hear that name, critical stakeholder in the zoo or elder statesman, I want you to know that they are among the criminals in the Nigerian government. So he is now calling one of the elder statesman and critical stakeholder on live broadcast. I want you to pay attention and listen to the so-called elder statesman and what he wants to say.
It's not a rumor.
Oh, it's not a rumor.
Yeah, they sold it. It was a swap bid done by Melekari.
This is Melekari.
$3 billion.
$3 billion.
$3 billion.
A man called Menekari, I may not get that name properly. Menekari. Under Buhari's administration, when you hear Buhari's administration, I'm talking about the former, Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, because Malami and his group of gangsters ruled the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom with the name Buhari, with the impostor that they put in Abuja. That's why they had the guts to borrow money with oil. They borrowed money up front. In fact, they sold the oil up front. $3 billion. I'm not saying million. $3 billion. And they shared it in Asarok within themselves. Now pay attention.
And they still apply again. They want to do same. It was done under Buhari and collected $3 billion. Now they want to swap again, mortgage our resources and collect another, I think, is it 2 or 3 billion still. They are still on the process. But it's not a rumor. It was done and sealed. So we have no crude oil for now. It has been mortgaged. That is the fact.
It was done under Buhari, and then Tinubu wants to do his own. And Tinubu wants to borrow 2.5 billion. The man said it has been mortgaged. The so-called oil in the Niger Delta has been mortgaged. Where is Asari Dokubo? Asari Dokubo. I watched a video he made recently. He was talking about Igbos. Igbos say I'm Igbos say I'm a criminal. Imagine Igbos say call me a criminal. Asari Tokumbo, are you aware that the oil in your backyard has been mortgaged by a man from Zamfara? Mad people everywhere. Somebody should call Asari Tokumbo for me. Somebody should call Tompolo, Ateketon, all of them, all the criminals in Creek, safeguarding pipeline that is taking oil to Sokoto for Sultan. Call these criminals here. I want them to come here and answer me if they are aware that the oil has been mortgaged and sold up front, and Tinubu is planning to do his own now. I will tell you the reason why they are doing it at the very end of this very video. Let's continue.
So it's not a rumor.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate elder statesman.
Did you hear that? Make we appreciate elder statesman. He did not mention his name for security reasons. Elder statesman, you already know what that means. A critical stakeholder in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigerian government. It's happening live and direct. Let us pay attention. Mumu man etigompu. Ichoku. Now listen. They are going to say something that made me say Mumu never do. Listen, just pay attention.
They want patriotism. They want us to be patriotic. Hungry people to be patriotic.
Yes, we will be patriotic. We will be. We will continue to be patriotic. Please.
A hungry man, my
We
honorable
will
president.
continue to be patriotic. Please. Please. We will continue to be patriotic. Nothing will affect our patriotism.
Why wouldn't you continue to be patriotic? Tell me, why wouldn't you continue to be patriotic? Are you not a Fulani man? Is your name not Asa? Why wouldn't you be patriotic? When things are working in your favor, why wouldn't you be patriotic? Somebody should help me and ask this idiot. Why wouldn't you be patriotic? I said I will tell you the reason why they are doing it. The reason why they have decided to mortgage the oil and sold it up front, which Tinubu now is getting up to do his own. I am going to tell you the reason. But before that, I want you to pay attention and listen to Chukwuma Soludo. And after Chukwuma Soludo's statement, then I will tell you something.
Ego mmanụ Nigeria agwụgo. Unu na-anụ ya? Since February, March, April, May, na June agwụla agwụ. NNPC, not one kobo. Ka fa kwụnyere na Federation account, ego a na-eji Abuja eweta. Fa kwụnyere kobo. Unu na-anụ ya? Ego a na-ejezi nke a na-eweta ebe a. Ọgbada, ife a na-ewetezi ebe a bụ ego customs. Ife a pụtara na customs. Ego ndị company kwụ na tax. Oya ka na-ekezi. Ego oil emego gịnị? Unu na-anụ ya? Ọ dị mma ka onye ọbụla ị na-apụ ịghọta ya tata.
You know, the time this man said this thing, when I was playing the video yesterday, I told you it was real. It was not a propaganda. It has absolutely nothing to do with propaganda. Because if it was propaganda, he wouldn't say it in the public. NTA was there. Channels Televisions was there. All the TV stations were all there. Are you paying attention? So he wouldn't have said it in the public. Now, do you know why they are mortgaging our oil? Do you know why? The reason why they are selling our oil up front is because they have seen that Biafra has already left them. They have seen that Biafra has left. And remember that this sale of oil up front was never announced. Nobody was aware apart from those within the government. They never knew. They sold it up front because they know that Biafra is living. They have seen the handwriting on the wall. They have seen what we are doing. They have seen what the Prime Minister is doing. They have seen the relentless push for the restoration of Biafra. And they have seen the resilience of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Samanekpa, and every other person that are supporting them. They have seen it. They have seen the gallantry of the Biafra Liberation Army. And they know very, very well that we ain't backing down. Not anytime soon, but never, never, ever should we back down. They have seen all these things. They know that it's real. So they want to grab as much as they can. They want to sell whatever they can sell and grab whatever they can grab. Tell me, what did they do with that money? They shared it. They shared it. So if you are a Biafra, I don't want to talk too much because I'm going to go live this evening. I have a very serious important topic to treat this evening. So if you are a Biafran, don't be dismayed. This is the sign of our freedom.